Hey guys, welcome to my little sanctuary within my clinic. I'm pretty excited to be recording this spin on breathing the light that Spirit has recently brought in. So we're going to do both the original, which is that Spirit taught me about 5 years ago, which is earth and sky, masculine, feminine. That's what they called it when they taught it to me. So it's to balance, it's not only to move our density and start, clearing our etheric body, but also to balance us, masculine and feminine, earth, feminine. And I know it's hard for some people, earth, sky, masculine, but God, non denominational energy is this powerful vulnerability, which is incredible. But anyway, so first we're going to do that. So because walking into the world in a balanced masculine feminine state every day is where we are our most powerful, whether we're a man or a woman, in a man or woman's body this time around, because then we make more balanced choices and we're more easily led. That's what Spirit has taught me. So, all right, if you can stand. You can do this sitting, you can do it laying down, you can do it wherever you want. But I like to stand and put your feet really solid, bounce your knees a few times, get your feet planted on the ground. I like to roll my shoulders back and then do what Spirit kind of call it, like the giraffe, extend your neck and your head to the sky, right? So, and then we're going to first pull the energy through a funnel. So you want to envision like a funnel coming straight off the top of your head and all the light that's free from everywhere. And you're also going to be calling in your peeps and God and loved ones on the other side, angels, like whoever, right? Like call in the big guns. And that's important to note that this exercise is really about clearing, but it's also about connecting. It's pulling us into our own connection with our own guides because we all have them. I talked a bit about that in a few minutes ago. So this is what this is for, is to pull us, bring us inward into ourselves, call our souls back in here, call forward that connection that we have. We already have it. Our higher self has the connection with our, who I call our peeps, because they've been with us since before we even took this body, and they're on this journey with us. Okay, so open that up, and then take for the count of 8. This is another recent addition because a lot of people are having trouble. People who don't breathe, survivor breathers, we hold our breath and then our energy stagnates right here, which causes all kinds of problems, not to mention, swelling, right? With your whole body swelling, brain swelling, right? Autoimmune stuff, everything. Like this, it's such an incredible exercise, even though it looks like a standard, breathing, which they're all great. Breathing of any kind is great. So for the count of 8 in through the nose, and I use your hands and really get down with it. Try to, I know people with all different levels of spirituality and breathing and healing. I know there's a lot of people probably at different stages watching this. So, but for people just getting on the path and starting to understand the power of breath, and the intention we set for ourselves by doing this, please just put your ego aside or your fear or your awkward feeling or whatever it is, and breathe in through the nose. It's important. And count to 7 or 8 in your mind and use your hands to pull in that free light, because we are light beings. We're light bodies. Our etheric body needs light just as much as our physical body needs oxygen. It's the truth. And so remember, we were talking about illness and discomfort and disease being trapped in our physical bodies, and how we have to clear our etheric bodies first in order to make room and give our physical bodies the room and the ability to heal itself, really. So that's what we're doing here. Pull it in, hold it for 1, blow out your mouth. So let's do that again. I need to stop talking for a second. So I'm going to breathe in for 8, and don't rush it, right? So a lot of people recently have, in this course I'm in the middle of with people, they are kind of beating themselves up a little bit or getting confused because they feel like there's like a certain point that they need to get to with every breath. This is different for everybody. Literally, just like I said, just be in your own space and don't, and wherever your stagnation is, the Spirit just recently says, like, your hands will guide you with your breath and with the light. So really get down with the visual of this. Like, don't, just commit to, close your eyes and literally imagine with your, hold it for 1, and then you don't have to lean forward, but if you want to, leaning forward is like you want to imagine then with the exhale, anything toxic that needs to be, any thoughts, any beliefs, right? Because we're pulling that light into our brain, our human brain space, our etheric body is holding so many beliefs and thoughts that no longer serve us, right? So that's what we want to say is like, God, guides, angels, mom, dad, for me, mom, dad, they're on the other side. Help me release anything that no longer serves me, anything. Because you see, they know what it is you need to release. They know what it is you're ready to release. They know that you're standing here setting the intention to heal, and you're calling on them and asking them for help. And when we ask, it comes. It 100% of the time. 100% of the time. Doesn't matter who you are. So we ask because we don't really need to know. But the thing is, you'll see when you start relaxing into this, it's like you took a mud bath, right? So you're not gonna violently toss it off, though. You're gonna take it out of your space. Any thoughts that no longer serve me, and you'll see when you relax into this, might be first time, second time, third time, 10th time, who cares? You're going to start hearing these thoughts like self-loathing or shame or, insecurities or whatever, and so you're just going to say, it's okay. We're just releasing them with gratitude. Because they're here to serve us. Whatever is going on was or is here to serve us. And so we want to be grateful for that. Like, oh, thank you for showing me where I need to heal or change my beliefs or flip that switch. Whatever that means for you. You guys, you got it. Because you're all in a different place. We all are. Anyway, so stay with it as long as you want to. And it's really important to know that first and foremost, this is going to calm both your etheric electrical system and your physical. Remember, I talked about it in my talk. So it's going to do both. And that is the most powerful thing we need to do, because when our energy is flickering like this, nothing can flow. Beliefs get stuck in here, swelling gets stuck in here, stagnation, density, and most important too is that it can't come through here, through our throat. So keep breathing as I'm talking, because I have a hard time doing the breathing every time too, so I'm just going to explain. But you guys, while I'm talking, please continue to just in for 8. Hold it. Okay, just keep doing that. And then you hold it at the exhale, hold it. And then it's really important to get it And you want to visualize it again, right? Almost you just bring it in gently, lovingly, and keep asking for help if you feel like you're having a hard time. And then there's a lot of guys too, I know, but there's so many women that have so much density, they're not getting any light or flow through here, and then we have trouble, shame gets stuck there. We have trouble using our voice, taking up space on the planet. It's crazy how true this is. So in for 8, exhale, right? So then we're going to do this. You keep going. Get all this too. Get, right? It's like you're taking, again, it's like that mud bath. If you want to imagine, because you're literally pulling stuff. It's real. You're pulling stuff out of your etheric body by doing this. You're literally giving your physical body the air, right? The space it needs to start releasing things. Because like I said, in the talk, if your etheric body is wrapped so, dense around your physical, we need to get the etheric, and then the physical body's like, whoo, let's start releasing this stuff, which is also what we're going to be asking when we do this is like, hey, beautiful physical body, hey, beautiful soul, I love you so much. I like to comment, hey, Bobbi, I love you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You can release any shame. We're good. You can release any fear. Everything's fine. All our needs are met. What a beautiful heart, right? Hey, body, I'm here. All my organs, all my tissues, guys. Right? I'm home. The captain's here. I'm in charge of this. I know this. Thank you. Every pain, everything, every illness, wherever I'm at. Thank you for showing me where there is healing to do. Because when I heal my wounds, my soul transcends. That is the truth. So this is our sole responsibility. Our responsibility. Doesn't matter who created the wounds, for instance, or what created the wounds. It's okay. They're here to teach us. We need to stand in gratitude to them, be kind and compassionate and grateful, right? Just, you can go ahead and release now. Thank you. Go ahead and release. Let's start breaking it up. Let's start flowing and releasing the toxins. I'm here to help. I'm going to drink enough water. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to breathe the light so that I give you everything that you need, both my physical and my etheric body. I get it. I'm here for it, okay? Like, seriously. And so I'm going to bring this down. You want to cleanse all your organs, right, with that breath. And if you have, I have so many cancer clients right now, liver, breast, lungs, wherever that there is density that has made it into your physical body in the form of cancer or any other disease, you want to really breathe into those, right? If you have lung cancer or if you're a survivor breather, you want to literally expand your lungs. I mean, we should all be doing it right now with the COVID and all this stuff. It's like, hey, the best thing you can do is give your lungs light and oxygen and expand them, because if we're not filling them, that muscle's going to start shrinking or has shrunken. It makes sense, right? So you do that, you breathe into your breast. If you have cancer, you breathe into your liver, you breathe into your pancreas, you breathe into your intestines. I have so many people now showing up with all kinds of rare intestinal cancers. And so to breathe the masculine, you're going to bring it all the way here to your belly button. And then it's going to swirl. When you finally make it down there, take your time, that when you get there, it goes clockwise. Very important that you send that powerful energy clockwise around your power source here, your belly button. And then I like to take my left hand and just hold it there. And then you breathe the feminine using those 7 or 8 seconds, and you breathe it up through your feet, right from the earth, and you bring it up. bring it up with your breath. And then women and men, when we get to our pelvic area, we need to really release shame, release anything that's stuck in there, any beliefs that are stuck in there. There's so much to say about the reason for infertility or ovarian cysts and endometriosis. It's a whole nother talk, but I really am trying to give you guys as much information as I can. So we want to stay here and really clear that, right? I do 3 or 4 rounds there, and just release it. Anything that is trapped in there and stagnant, whether energetic, beliefs, whatever it is, release. And then you're going to bring it up to, and it's going to meet the masculine right at the belly button, and whoosh, it jumps in, together with the masculine and feminine, powerfully together, going clockwise around your power source. And then when you get that visual, you're going to stand and you're going to put your hands beside you and just, and you'll feel like you had too much salt or something and your hands are kind of swollen. That's power. That's energy. That's the energy. And when you feel that, you can now, so the addition to this, you guys, recently is, and then we're going to end, I promise, is you take all that power and that energy that you can feel in your hands, and I like to literally like a energetic snowman, right? It's like this, but you take your hands and go head to toe, and your hair is going to stand like mine is, and you literally take up all this space. Harness the power. Fill your bubble, your cocoon, with that powerful light and that intention. And then lastly, what's so interesting is that Spirit recently was like, oh, you're right. So many of us, especially you'll see you have back pain. It's so interesting, or, sciatica and things like that. When I can see people, in the etheric, a lot of times people who don't feel like they belong here, or they don't feel grounded here, they feel lonely, and which is a lot of people, their coccyx has a shape like this, and it's toxic. There's it looks like orange crusty stuff, and that's keeping it. This is, like I said, I'm spirit taught, so this is interesting. But so when we do this, you want to imagine shake it off, shake the toxins off your tailbone, right? Or just imagine it breaking apart, because what's happening is it's keeping the energetic, the connection, the higher level connection, from actually broadcasting. That's the best way. That's a cool word. Broadcasting to the center of the earth, and your ability to feel yeah, I'm here for a reason, right? I'm here for a purpose. I'm here to love. I'm here to be compassionate. I'm here to be powerful. And when we can feel that way, regardless of the physical circumstances, it brings us back to ourselves, and we can then take our power and pretty much do anything we want. Literally. So I could go on and on and on, but thank you so much for doing this, because it's going to change the world. When we change our own energy and we heal, we change the whole world, not just our own lives. So thank you. I'm grateful to you for that, and for hanging with me long enough to watch this to the end. All right. Thank you so much.